Hello and welcome to the Hot Dog and a Handshake Pro Wrestling Show. I'm your host, Jayden and Shane. Joining me is my co-host, Shane Price. Shane, how you doing this week?
I'm pretty good.
All right. This week we will get into Wrestledream and all that went on. But first, our collar and elbow question of the week. September performer of the month. I know it's a little late into October, but we kept having problems. Couldn't get an episode recorded, so we're going to go here. September performer of the month, Shane. Who would it be for you?
This is tough. Kind of has been a while, but I think clear as day, Konosuke Takeshita in AEW did some fantastic work.
Mm-hmm.
I think just week to week, he was my favorite.
Okay. Konosuke Takeshita is a great pick. I also went AEW. I went with the reigning AEW Tag Team Champions, Brodito.
It's also a good pick.
One. I think they had a great month. They've continued to have a great month into October. And we'll see how this plays out in a couple weeks when we do October Performer of the Month. But pretty good so far.
We have a repeat. We have a repeat.
Yeah. Outside the ring news here. First from AEW, Kota Ibushi broke his femur. Of the bones, probably the least breakable. But
worst
he managed to
also.
do it.
Also worst to break. So
yeah, also the worst
Kota, his
break.
luck.
Yeah. So 2 years, it's looking like we might be without
is what he
Kota
said.
Ibushi. It's been rough go. I mean, it makes me way more appreciative of the IWGP title run he got to have. Because since that ended, he has been so injury riddled. Like it has just been one thing after another. It felt like he can't get anywhere.
There was the ankle.
Yep.
Then the weird infection on his back.
Mm-hmm.
Then this.
Yeah, and weird injuries too, like the infection and now breaking a femur. Like these are things that don't usually hold wrestlers back, but he's finding a way to lose time to them. So unfortunately, a couple years without Kota Ibushi, we'll see. Who knows what the wrestling landscape will even look like when he gets back. So
I'm sure he'll have a spot somewhere.
He'll have a spot somewhere. I just mean like, will Kenny still be going? What will the Bucks be doing?
That's a great question. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, who's going to be at the top of New Japan if he goes back there? Like what? Who knows? Who knows where we'll be? Other than Yuto Ice, obviously Yuto Ice will be at the top of New Japan by the time he gets back. But next up in WWE news, Stephanie McMahon and Ari Emanuel to be deposed in the WWE shareholder lawsuit, so they will have to. Let's see, they will have to, give their side of everything and see. I believe this means they'll have to speak in court, right? Or is it just that they have to give up their emails and?
No, they're going to be interviewed by the lawyers of the opposing side and their lawyers.
Oh,
and it'll be on video.
Okay, that's what yeah. All right, so it won't be but they will have to speak and there will be questions thrown their way.
It'll be used during the court case.
Yes. And then also, while we were gone, a lot of people departed WWE. They announced Rich Holland's contract won't be renewed. Wes Lee has been released. Kylie Ray, Stevie Turner, Lance Anoa'i, and many other NXT, WWE ID talent were released or will not be renewed. So what do you think of these departures? And maybe for Wes Lee, where do you think he'll go?
Probably TNA. It's where his buddies are. So
yeah,
the obvious pick there.
It feels so lame to get released by WWE and then just go to TNA, who is controlled by WWE. Like, I'd like to see him do something more interesting. Like, go to Japan or MLW, or if he can get signed with CMLL, like, do something more interesting than going to TNA, because it's just, you're just going to get paid less to still end up on NXT. You know what I mean? That's all
Well,
going to TNA is.
yeah, but it's where his boys
So,
are. It's what it is. What it is to me.
yeah, all right. A GCW run would be cool too, though.
I'm sure that'll happen. Him and Zach Wentz.
Yeah. Um. So yeah, we'll see. And then they cut a lot of the WWE ID talent, or they just chose not to renew a lot of the WWE ID talent contracts. Do you think they are dismantling the program, or
We've already announced new signees.
they've announced new signees? Okay,
Yeah, but Zeta Steel's
I didn't see that.
gone. Zara Zakir stepping back from wrestling and is gone. Kylie
Mm-hmm.
Ray is gone. The other woman's gone.
So they're just cutting back on the women's wrestling.
There have been some men who I think
Now
got
Lance Anoa'i got cut
yeah
too.
the NWID. I mean, I
Oh,
think
okay.
some of
I
the
couldn't remember if
men
he was ID or not, but yeah.
he wasn't. He was actually signed,
Oh, okay.
but
But I don't know. I don't know. It's something WB does all the time at this point. It's to be expected. Um, in other news, Shinsuke Nakamura has been pinched internally for Hiroshi Tanahashi's last opponent.
it could work.
They see it as a pipe dream. They don't think it's
Maybe
possible.
maybe fun.
I can't imagine. The idea here is that there's a political reasons that it may not happen. Due to New Japan's partnership with AEW, and WWE very much seeing AEW as adversaries. I don't think Tony Khan would block this. I
Not
don't.
in a
I
million
think
years.
New Japan has enough agency to, even if Tony Khan told them that he doesn't want them to do this, they still could do it. Um, it's all going to come down to it. Will Triple H do something cool for once, or is he the lame fucking loser we all know he is? You know what I
Shinsuke,
mean?
you can go work Noah.
Yeah,
Go face Ozawa.
yeah. So I don't
Kaz
know. That would be cool.
Fujita.
Um, if they can't get Nakamura, is Okada the next best pick?
Oh, Connor probably won't agree to it,
Yeah,
which is
you
the
certainly
problem.
get Okada because he's AEW talent.
He wouldn't agree to it though.
You don't think he'd agree to it?
Nah.
Kenny maybe.
I would say somebody from the 2000s, but who the fuck's left? Yuji Nagata?
Exactly. He's kind of the last of.
Shinsuke is the last real big one.
Yeah, him and Shinsuke are the last big ones, and if Shinsuke can't happen because he's in WWE, like, they're kind of
Yuji
the last of a
Nagata.
dying breed.
Blue
You
Justice.
see, that would be cool for us. I just don't know if that's if Yuji Nagata is a big enough deal right now to justify that being the Ace's last match. Or do you do a first time ever? Do you do like Swerve Strickland or something? You know what I mean? Do you do Yudo Ice?
No,
Do you have him put
no,
over
Vito
Yudo
Ice
Ice?
maybe. It's gotta be a draw in Japan. That's the one thing it's gotta be.
Okay.
You have sold the entire show based on this one match. You cannot fuck it up.
Okay. So it can't be anyone unproven in Japan that's really recognized as really cool, but just unproven in Japan.
Mm.
I think honestly, if they can't get Nakamura, I think it has to be Okada or Kenny.
I think it's gonna be somebody from New Japan.
Or is it Takeshita?
No, I think they're gonna do Goto at the Dome.
They do Goto. Okay.
Yeah.
That's I think that's the better option too. I'm just, if Takeshita's off the board, then who from New Japan would it really be? Like, I don't
I
see them
think
doing Zach.
I think Zach isn't
Um,
dropped. No, that's not happening. Um I think it's gonna be Yoda Tsuji, Shota Umino, or Yuya Uemura. And you can write that down.
Yeah, I would say Suji's probably the third of those three since he just won the global title back. Um, but I think I could see that. I could see Yuya. I could see Shota. I could
Can you
even
imagine
see like
Shota Umino's heel turn finally happening in this match? That'd be a big
that'd be
story.
huge. That would be huge. I could also see like an Oiwa. Like I could see that over a lot of other options. I don't know. It's going to be really interesting to see who
It's
they
either going
announce.
to be a nostalgia match or it's going to be setting up the future.
Setting up
And I
exactly.
think setting up the future is more of a priority because attendance has still
Mm-hmm.
been down, and it's not going to get better with Takeshi title reign. It is not.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Trying to rack my brain for anybody else. Finlay, maybe.
I could see Finlay, but I mean, they might be worrying
But
he's going to jump. So
he might be wrestling Suji. So I don't know. I don't know. It's really interesting algebra here trying to figure out the Wrestle Kingdom card. Um,
I think we'll know it by
let's see.
December.
You know who it should be? It should be Hayabusa too.
Fuck yeah, I'll agree with that. This is
Tanahashi versus
hit my DMs,
Hayabusa
Tanahashi.
too.
Hit my DMs.
um, in other New Japan news, we did find out the Super Junior Tag League blocks. And we'll have to make our picks. I'll get the
I
first
got
pick
mine.
here.
I got mine.
Okay. Well, we'll see. You got first the teams. Let me go through the blocks here. In the A block, the current IWGP Junior Tag Champs, Doki and Sho. In the the Skateboard Bros, Ryusuke Taguchi and Dragon Dia. Yo and Master Wado. The United Empire's Templario and Jacob Austin Young. Clark Connors and Daiki Nagai. Hiromu Takahashi and Gato. Hiromu, the current GHC Junior Champion.
I love that Gato's in here for some fucking reason.
Yeah, fuck yeah, why not?
It's not the most. It's not the most random pairing. I think.
Yeah, and I forgot to mention, did Doki win back the junior, like the singles junior title?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's both the junior champ and the junior tag champ with Sho. B block, the Ichiban Sweet Boys, Robbie Eagles and Kosei Fujita. Kosei won the Best of Super Juniors earlier this year, right? Or was he just a finalist?
Finalist. I
Finalist.
think. I
Who did
think
he lose to?
don't call me on that. I don't remember who.
Was it Sho? It was Sho or Yo. It was one of them.
I think Yo.
Yo. Yeah,
We
it
would know
was.
if it was. We would know if it was Show. We would
Yeah, I
know.
think it was Yo. I think he lost
We
to
would.
Yo.
We would remember that.
From the Bullet Club War Dogs, we have Taiji Ishimori and Robbie X. Then we have El Desperado and Kukai. Then we have Tiger Mask and Yamato. We have
Yamato.
Kushida. What was it?
Yamato.
Yamato, sorry. Kushida and Yuki Yoshioka. And
Fun
finally
fact.
from okay.
Fun fact. Yamato and the other guy from Dragon Gate are the current Dragon Gate tag team champions.
And I'm assuming, who's the other guy from Dragon Gate? Is that
The
Daiki
guy,
Nagai?
the guy, the team after him, which makes me think
Oh,
this is in the blocks again.
Yuki Yoshioka.
He's been announced as the blocks.
Yes.
Okay,
These have
okay,
been on New
okay.
Japan's website.
All right,
I'm
please
reading them
don't
from
say.
a different website, but they're the same website. I cross-checked it with New Japan. And the tournament starts this week, so
Okay, okay.
and then finally our last team from House of Torture, Dick Togo and Yoshinobu Kanemaru. I'm gonna go B block here. I'm
Fuck!
taking the Ichiban Sweet Boys,
God damn
Robbie
it!
Eagles and Kosei Fujita.
Fuck!
So you have
I
the
don't have nobody now. You stole my pick. My
you
pick was in B block. Can I still pick them for the memes? They're not going to win.
no, you gotta pick an A block. Those are our rules. You got Doki and Sho, you got Taguchi and your boy Dragon Dia, you got Yo and Wado, you got Templario and Jacob Austin Young, Connors and Nagai, and Hiromu and Gato.
I know
Just go
Connors and
Hiromu and Gato, dude.
my other team was better.
Who were you gonna pick in the?
Dick Togo and Jokin Kanemaru.
Oh,
Dude, I had him. I thought, oh, you're gonna pick like the kind of guy and I'm gonna be able to get these guys. But no, you fuck you.
If it was Connors and Maloney, if Maloney didn't go up to heavyweight this year and it was still Connors and Maloney, I would have picked them. But
I'm gonna go Connors on the guy though.
you
So
go Connors and the guy. All right. Next up, no quick hits. We'll get right into Wrestle
still my
Dream.
fucking team. God damn it.
What did you think of Wrestle Dream opening in the middle of the FTR Jet Speed match?
I loved it. I loved that. I
It was
love things.
awesome.
People hate it because it shows bad timing. It was on purpose.
Yeah,
They would not have
yeah,
started the pay per view if the match wasn't over. If it wasn't planned.
yeah. And there wouldn't have been that much match left.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? If it was bad timing, there probably would have been like a minute. They would have finished it within a minute, but they wrestled a good another like 5 minutes or so onto the pay per view. So like I don't think that is the problem here. It was really cool, really innovative, something I haven't seen before. I love that the pyro went off during the match. Like the
some
pyro was
WCW
set.
stuff.
Yeah. Um so that was pretty fun. Then we got into Jamie Hayter and Tekla, more setup for the upcoming Blood and Guts battle. What'd you think of this match?
It was pretty solid opener. Well, I guess not opener, but opener technically
Mm-hmm.
for the pay per view.
Mm-hmm.
Jamie the scarf, even though this show's relation to Inoki is like at best, but it was a pretty solid opener. Well,
Mm-hmm.
again,
I mean,
you know what I mean.
she did drop Tekla on her head once, so I was like, you know what, that's Inoki-ish enough for me.
Rookie numbers, pump that shit up, dude.
I gave it 3 3/4. That was a pretty fun opener. Obviously, that is going towards Blood and Guts, which is looking like what Jamie Aminata. Maybe they get Willow involved. Like I feel like the heel team will probably be like the Triangle of Madness, Penelope, and Megan Bain, right?
The Pentagon of Madness, dude. Yeah,
Yeah, and then the face team will be Jamie, Queen Aminata. We'll get Willow involved probably. I
the
don't know who
Phoenix of
else.
Madness.
Harley Cameron probably.
Yeah, I hope
I
not.
would love to. Nah, I would love to see what goofy bullshit she gets up to in a blood. Well, just think about this: the juxtaposition of Tekla like putting staples in Queen Aminata, and also Harley Cameron getting up to some goofy bullshit.
They're gonna staple the little puppet.
Yeah,
They're gonna staple puppet's mouth shut.
dude. No, the Monet puppet using a fork on like Julia Hart. Wouldn't that be awesome?
That'd be great.
um Finally, and then here next we got the Young Bucks versus Jurassic Express for $500,000. Jurassic Express gets the win and the money. Does Jungle Boy keep all that money, or is a dinosaur
You
getting
think
two hundred
Jungle
fifty
Dweeb is
thousand?
giving a penny to his teammate? Hell no.
This is a different Jungle Boy.
Not very. I'm
You know,
I'm still in
but
that theory that he's still technically a heel or acting as a face.
but to be fair, what is a dinosaur going to do with $250,000?
A dinosaur Lamborghini, duh.
Dinosaur Lamborghini, dude. I saw somebody say that Mercedes Monet should pay the Young Bucks to be her belt boys for her next title defense.
She's got 12 now. She could use it.
Yeah, yeah.
What did they bill him
Uh,
as? The 39 and 17 cent bucks?
$32.17, I think it was.
The 32 bucks and 17 cents. Okay, good. You know what?
Yeah.
They need to continue to, I know it's been around for a while, but I'm loving these stupid ass names they give them.
Mm-hmm.
Rod and Todd.
Rod and Todd was the best. I don't think they're
Rod and
beating
Todd's the
Rod and
best one
Todd.
still, dude. Rod and Todd is so good.
And then
It's my
the second
PEW name for him still.
The second best was when they did like Slick Nick and Mr. Instant Replay or whatever.
Yeah.
That was pretty great.
I think 32 17-cent bucks is pretty good.
That's pretty good too. Yeah. So going forward, do we feel like these teams? I feel like we're going to get a men's blood and guts too, involving the Don Callis family, right?
Right.
Do the Bucks team with the Don Callis family in that?
They they will try to get into the match because they're always in the blood and guts.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they get in to blood and guts this year. I
What
think
if they try to get Don Callis to pay them to do it, but Don just won't do it? He's like, I got enough guys. I don't.
my family is big. Can you speak
Why would I?
Espanol?
Why would I waste money on you?
Habla Espanol? No, fuck
Yeah.
out of here.
I could see Jurassic Express. I definitely see Jurassic Express being on the babyface side of that with Kenny.
For sure.
And we would have thought Ibushi recently, but then he somehow
Had to go
fucking
and
broke his
fuck his
femur.
leg up.
Yeah.
I think
So we'll see.
I think the Bucks will try to play both sides here. They'll play Don Callis family, but when that doesn't work, they're gonna play into like
Elite.
Kenny's like, hey dude, remember when you were like best buddy? Yeah, we
Yeah,
want
but then
to
Kenny's going to be like, yeah, you didn't help me when the ops were beating down Hangman. Like, I'm not,
yeah. So
we're not doing that.
I really think that
Or
the Young
whenever,
Bucks.
or was that when was the DCF beating down Jurassic Express or something?
Yeah, it was a Jurassic Express.
Yeah. Like, you didn't help me when this, because nobody helped Hangman for some reason.
It's fucking Samoa Joe.
Yeah, it's true. He's
What
terrifying.
the fuck you gonna do?
He's terrifying. That's a good point. We'll see. Next was the Demand versus the Hurt Syndicate Tornado Tag for number one contendership to the AEW Trios titles. I gave this match a 4. Pretty good, and we're gonna get Hurt Syndicate versus the Ops. We will touch this in lightning round later, but who are you predicting to win that match? Do the Hurt Syndicate take the Trios titles off the Ops?
No, dude, they just turned healers. No way.
Okay.
At least to
Okay,
me.
we'll see. I could see it because then you could still do something with the Trios titles, and like Joe can stay in the heavyweight title picture. I don't know. We'll see. Next was the TNT title, Kyle Fletcher, Mark Briscoe. This was Mark Briscoe could definitely be on that babyface men's blood and guts team too.
He can
I
replace
give this 4
Ibushi.
stars. It's a really good match.
Easily replace Ibushi, may I say.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, he may have been the plan included with Ibushi. And then with Ibushi out, maybe we do some conglomerating, right? Maybe we get Orange Cassidy or Kyle O'Reilly in there. I think Orange Cassidy would make the most sense, but
Gringo Loco.
I like where you're going with that. I like where you're going with that.
Of course you do.
Next, we had Chris Statlander, Tony Storm. I think this was one of the best matches of the night. I give it 4.5 stars. I really liked this. I'm really interested to see where the Tony Storm character goes now that she's lost the title. I don't know what they do next.
I think we're going to appreciate it more. You know how like when actors back in the 40s and 50s were like becoming less popular, and you just would like hear rumors about them, I guess.
Oh my god.
Even like nowadays.
Yeah, but and then they would go and do like spaghetti westerns.
Yeah.
Like
we're
they would
gonna
go to
get
Italy.
some like fucked up
spaghetti western Tony Storm.
Spaghetti western Tony Storm.
She becomes a cowboy.
Where Luther dubs all of her promos for her.
Oh my god, dude.
And the lip syncing is like terrible. It's like, I went to the store today.
Like, oh my god, this is perfect.
We need to be given the pen.
Storm.
We need to be given the pen.
Mina Shirakawa is a cowboy too.
Oh, she's out for that right now.
Yeah,
she's got Luther dresses
already. Dude, Luther in a horse costume. This is money.
Hashtag give us the pen, Tony.
Yeah.
I already have a pen. I'll take another one.
Yeah. Next, speaking of Mina Shirakawa, was Mercedes Monet uh, beating Mina Shirakawa to retain the TBS title and win the interim Ring of Honor Women's Television title. I give this 3 3/4. This was a pretty good match. I really like both these competitors. And then after the match, Mercedes Monet calling out Chris Statlander.
They can't give her the world title. I'm
No, they
sorry.
won't. That's the story
They
here is that
can't.
she can't win the big. She can win all these other titles in the world, but she can't win the one she wants the most.
If they give her the world title, it's just a prop.
Yeah, no, that exactly. That's why it's a real like no pun intended, but it's a money can't buy happiness kind of thing. Like you can win all these, you can be the champion of all these indie companies, you can have all these titles, you can be the CMLL Women's Champion, like you can do all this.
Wow, you're
But
the
the end,
champion of Winnipeg, la di da.
yeah, at the end of the day, all of this can't get you the thing you really want, which is that AEW Women's World Title. That has to be the story. And then eventually the descent into madness when she can't win the big one and that clouds her mind and she starts losing her titles. Like maybe it starts with when Red Velvet comes back and they do the TV title, unification match. Red Velvet wins and she doesn't have that belt anymore. And then it's all this and it ends up with her just like, really cradling onto that Owen Hart belt that doesn't really mean it's just a trophy. It's not a real title kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Who's she gonna lose to on like her indie titles? Tony's not gonna agree that Mercedes Monet, one of his biggest stars, is gonna lose to like whoever they got in like Austria.
I think he might. I think he might. Like, because the idea is because those would be painful losses for her character. Like she has to be broken down so that she can be built back up. You know what I mean? She became too much of a superpower. She became too big and too untouchable. And she has. So what do? You find some kryptonite. And her kryptonite happens to also be the one thing she wants most, and that's the women's title, the AEW World Women's title.
Fuck it, she can lose the Winnipeg title alley catch on Campbell Myers. What the fuck?
What?
Hold on, dude. I went on Winnipeg Pro Wrestling's website just to see who they
Uh huh.
book, right?
Yeah.
Motherfucking Campbell Myers is on this shit.
Hey, dude. Campbell getting bookings in Winnipeg, dude.
Campbell
They
Myers
know who
could
the
be Mercedes Moné for
is
that title.
is Bishop on there too, or is it just
It is
Myers?
just Myers, I think. I don't see
Just
Bishop on
Myers.
here. Yeah.
Dang. Dang. No recognition for the premiere.
This is very strangely like Midwestern because
Well, isn't
what
Winnipeg like isn't Manitoba like directly north of us?
yeah, I guess it makes
So like
sense. That would make sense. But they got
yeah,
like Warhorse, Zicky Dice.
yeah. It is. It's the closest in Canada you can go wrestle probably. Um, Mina Shirakawa, I think her and Tony will probably be in the tag title tournament, which we'll probably find out about that tomorrow night. I know they're announcing the brackets, so we'll see. Mercedes will go on to face Statlander at Full Gear, probably. Next up, we have the tag team title match. Brodito defeats Don Callis family. And in this match, Konosuke Takeshita takes a Rainmaker, and Okada did not look upset about it. What'd you think?
I think Okada's gonna turn soon. I don't know when. Probably after Blood and Guts, but I think it's gonna turn soon.
I mean, yeah,
Unless Kenny. needs his help against the Callis family of Blood and
I'm about to
Guts.
say,
They
does
open.
does Okada turn to take the Ibushi spot?
That could happen. We've been needing a face Okada run in the States for the entire time he's been here, so
Yeah. So we'll see where that goes. Takeshita, I know. He'll be working all over the place. I know he has DDT dates coming up. He's the IWGP World Champion.
he won't be there
Um,
until Wrestle Kingdom, dude. Let's be real.
yeah. I don't know. He might be. We might. We'll see. Next was the semi-main. Oh, I gave that match 4.25. By the way, I also gave this match 4.25. Hangman Page and Samoa Joe. Hangman retains. After the match, Samoa Joe goes full heel. The Ops beat down Hangman, setting up what'll probably be a trilogy of matches with Hangman and Joe. And honestly, like, I wouldn't be that upset if like Joe beats him at Full Gear and then he wins the title back at World's End, like just a little flip flop, get Joe another title reign.
I'd be mad. I don't want to see Joe lose the title
Oh,
in
okay,
person.
but I don't know. I think that'd be interesting.
It would be, but I think you need to give Heyman a long title reign because people will get mad because it'll be like the Punk one and then blah blah blah.
hmm I don't know. I just thought it'd be interesting because like it's not something you see AEW do very often. The flip flop back and forth, short title reigns kind of thing. Like it would just be it'd be turning a switch here. Like some you don't normally see them do.
I
Pulling a
think
different trick out of Tony's bag.
it's just because it's Hangman is not going to happen.
Okay, that's fair. Just an idea. Next, we have the I Quit match between Jon Moxley and Darby Allin. This was nearly 5 stars for me. I just thought the finish didn't live up to the violence of the feud. You know what I mean?
I know. I that finish came out of nowhere, but we now know why.
What?
the
What? Why was it?
for the I Quit match,
Yeah. Like
they went over
what came out?
they went over their time. If they kept
Oh,
going, if
did
they
they?
kept going, they would have been cut off.
Okay. Because I thought a better finish would have been like you had that fish tank, right? Mox put Darby's head in the fish tank full of water, right? And then when Darby or Sting, one of them broke it with the bat, and there was like this perfect jagged shard coming to a point pointing straight up, right? And Mox or Darby like trying to push Mox's head into that shard, and Mox quitting at that point would have been like Darby trying to shove his eye into that glass shard, and then Mox quitting before he could do it would have been a perfect finish.
Yeah, but we know why they didn't play at the glass.
Um, yeah. Do you think we'll see a big glass spot ever again after the Sting retirement match? Darby's.
I don't see that's part of it. I don't know if you're ever going to top that, but also more like distinctly with Wrestledream this year, it was in Missouri.
Yeah. Well, you didn't have to do anything with it. You just had to get close.
Well, I know, but like I guess like, part of it is like they probably didn't want to risk it in the first place
Yeah.
because
I don't
as
know.
we've seen with Madman Pondo, they will stop a match. It's just, if it gets too
Yeah.
bloody, they'll stop the event.
Yeah. It was overall very good though. Great violence. I loved the Sting return. It was a match of the night, even with the kind of lackluster finish.
I love when Claudio
But
just throws.
dude, when he fucking throws him from the ring to the announce table, um, that was insane. That, like when he takes him over to throw him through the tables and then just like turns around and the commentators like freak out and all move out of the way. Man, it was perfect. No Danielson. Would have liked to see some Danielson commentary in there, but he may have had a prior engagement or something.
Yeah.
Overall, though, what would you rate Wrestle Dream?
I'd give it like an 8 out of 10.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say a solid 8. Um, Definitely up there for one of the better shows of the year. Probably in the best 5, definitely in the best 10 that I've watched this year. Very good show. Let's see. We got nothing to predict, so we will move on here. Table the light tubes. Take the door off its hinges. It's time for Shane's GCW corner.
We've gotten so far without talking about GCW that I really think we need to just touch on our bases here. It's been a while. Well, I'll start with the biggest one. They set Valiant J on fire.
Awesome.
Valiant J took the fireball bump from Too Tough Tony in the War Games, and I thought he was going to be on fire for a lot longer than he was. When I first saw it, it was kind of
Mm-hmm.
scary. Team GCW finally beat the Juggalos. I believe that whole story is over. The way they were talking about it, it does seem like it's over. Um, Pondo came back for the Juggalos. Uh, they all had bedazzled jerseys too,
Wait, which side
which
had bedazzled jerseys?
the fucking Juggalos.
Why?
I don't know, but they had like, like the Hatchet Man uh, jersey that we saw like Tony and Pondo wear.
Mm-hmm.
That but bedazzled.
Hmm. That's really
Um,
weird.
Other than that, you gotta seek out the KJ Orso Man Like the Reese match because KJ Orso has the funniest heel spot I think I've ever seen. A triple, uh, what's the word mouse off the ropes? A triple
Like springboard.
springboard eye poke.
Okay. Okay.
Next show is gonna be Shotzi Blackheart's House of Horrors
Okay.
in Rochester. It'll be this Saturday. One called Manders in a lights out match. Shotzi versus Emerson Jane, a trick or treat street fight, a
Mm-hmm.
doorway to hell match for the Ultraviolent title, and a casket match between Atticus Cogar and Charles Mason.
All right.
And then, ooh, JCW is having a show. Not the Juggalos, the Jersey one, and currently advertised is a JCW title match.
And this is Juggalo Championship Wrestling
This
or
is
Jersey?
Jersey Championship. This is Jersey.
Okay.
I'm going to go on Twitter to see if this is still advertised because I'm a little shocked that they're going to run this. Uh, Before we get to that, there's a Luna Vachon Invitational.
Okay.
It does not say what it is for, but it'll be held at the next show there on YouTube for free, may I add.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, there's also going to be a Monster Mash match, which I don't know what that implies, but Gary J is going to be in it, so I'm here for it.
All right.
But I'm not seeing it be announced or advertised anywhere. But the Luna Vachon versus Luna Vachon Invitational is going to be a women's tournament. But I'm not
Mm-hmm.
seeing it. There's a title match that is being advertised on Cage Match, but I don't think is actually happening anymore.
And is this the Masha
Yeah.
situation?
It was
Okay.
supposed to be Masha Charles Mason, but it hasn't been advertised in quite a while.
Okay.
Although I will say that this Monster Mash match kind of looks fucked up. I think I'm gonna love it.
All right. All right.
More guys in that: Violence Forever, Kevin Ku, Dominic Durini,
Mm-hmm.
Jake Parnell,
Okay.
Matt Mako of Bloodsport fame,
Yep. Yeah. I remember him.
Tony Deppen, Griffin McCoy,
Mm-hmm.
and I damn well think Tank.
Tank. All right. All right.
Yeah. So it's gonna be a fucked up match. I think I'm gonna love it. And that's all I got for this week.
All right. I did realize I was looking at some news stuff to see if there's any breaking news. We completely forgot to talk about. I forgot to put in the notes Andrade reportedly having to be pulled from AEW because there's a clause in newer WWE contracts where if you get fired with cause, like if you get fired for wellness policy violations, like Andrade was, or situations like that, then you have a 1 year non compete.
That's gross.
Uh, yeah, that's awful. Um, so we'll see how that works out. Just like most problems in professional wrestling, this goes back to Hulk Hogan. If he wasn't such a bitch, may he rest in hell, then this wouldn't be a problem because we'd have a wrestlers union. And um yeah, this is complete bullshit that WWE can do this. Um let's see, nothing. Let's get on to HDH League. So we missed a couple weeks here. Since we don't have Joka, won't be able to propose anything here. But first, the winners from the past 3 weeks. First, the first week we missed was a tie between you and me, Shane. 2 weeks ago, you won. And this past week, you won. So you were on a roll, Shane.
Taiji Ishimori, dude, let's go.
Top scoring wrestlers. The first week of the 3 was Mystico with 6. Then it was Effie with 7.5. And it was Mercedes Monet with 10.5. Overall standings, though, I think I definitely still hold the number 1 spot. And remember, the goal of the game is cumulative. It is to win, to have the most points at the end of the year. I'm still up 314.58. You have 206.87, and Joka has 134.01. So, Shane, you still get to go first here, barring any moves Joka wants to make that would render your moves ineffective. What moves would you like to make here?
Let's bump Hechicero into my lineup for Mina Shirakawa.
Okay. So you want Hechicero in the Mina spot. Okay.
And
Anything else?
think I'm gonna drop Natsupoi. But let me check
Okay.
on that. Yes, I'm gonna drop Natsupoi.
Okay. And who do you want to pick up?
I want to pick up Erez, or whatever the fuck his AW name is.
El Clone.
Yeah,
Okay. Um. Anything else, or is that it?
I'm gonna CMLL has a lot more shows, so I'm gonna stick with my lap for now. I think I'm good.
Okay.
We got another Ishimori to some fuck that shit coming up in a couple weeks. So
Yep.
yep.
Um. All right. I'm gonna drop the Young Guns, and I'm gonna pick up Paragon. And then I am going to move. I'm going to move Azumi to my bench and throw Tony Storm in.
Interesting move there.
Azumi hasn't really been wrestling a lot recently. She hasn't wrestled in a few weeks. So I'm just taking her out until she gets back. I don't know. Maybe if she's just nursing some of those knick-knack kind of injuries, just the little
Her
bumps and
legs
bruises
that
that
she
build up.
refuses to sell are finally starting to hurt her.
Yeah. On to favorite things this week. This, of course, is where I hand out the gold, silver, and bronze hot dogs. Shane hands out the gold, silver, and bronze handshakes. Shane, starting with you as always, what's the bronze handshake?
Are we including King of Pro Wrestling in this?
Sure, yeah, we can include everything we missed.
Swag. Okay. Swag. Jesus Christ. Jesus. So because we're including everything we missed, I want to include just the idea of Taiji Ishimori gets even more ridiculous.
Well, I'll give it to Taiji Shimori then here.
Yeah, as my bronze.
Yep.
What a stupid show.
Yeah. In my bronze, I am going to go with Takeshita versus ESJ. I think I'm gonna go Takeshita ESJ for the IWGP title. I thought it was a great match. Really loved that. Silver handshake for you.
The silver handshake is going to be from King of Pro Wrestling. It is going to be Konosuke Takeshita, Zack Sabre Jr.
Okay. Sweet. My silver hot dog is going to go to Chris Statlander, Tony Storm. I thought that was the second best match on Wrestledream. Really, really good. So I'm going to give them the silver. And Shane, what's the gold handshake? What's the favorite thing from the time we've missed?
I debated, and actually I'm going to drop Konosuke Takeshita. I'm going to drop Ishimori from a bronze to honorable mention.
Okay.
And I just remembered that Suri versus Sayuri is going to be my bronze.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, my goal is going to be Darby Allin versus Jonathan Moxley.
Yes, that's my gold as well. That match was fucking insane. Lackluster finish put to the side. That was just awesome. Next.
I love it when it was letting them beat the shit out of each other, dude.
Yep. The lightning round. I'll tell Shane the matches we're going to get on AEW TV this week. He will tell me on a scale of 1 to 10 how excited he is for those matches. We have 2 matches announced. We talked about it a little bit earlier. The Ops versus the Hurt Syndicate AEW Trios titles.
I'm going 7.
You say a 7?
Yeah.
Okay. And then Kazuchika Okada versus Bandito for the women, or for the AEW Universe, or what's not the Universal, fucking Unified title.
A 6.
Okay. I'm a little bit more excited on that. I'd probably give that one like an 8. That's probably the one I'm more excited about. Okada Bandito, but match recommendation of the week: Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Shinsuke Nakamura, Wrestle Kingdom 8. Very, very good match. It's just incredible what
like that match. It's a good match to pick.
Let's see. Next week we will review Saturday night's main event, or we will predict Saturday night's main event. Sorry. Nothing really to review coming up this upcoming weekend. We'll talk more Super Junior Tag League as that gets started. And sorry, I'm watching. I have the Thunder Rockets game on in the background, and there's a tiny Chihuahua on a basketball right now. A little dog on a basketball. I got distracted. Sorry. Classic reviews. If you want to listen to those, we just put out Super Showdown 2018, a review of that. We will be reviewing Bound for Glory 2005 this week. So stay tuned for those. And just remember to enjoy wrestling.